Should I? Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Today we are having Mr. Siddharth Agarwal. He's a founder and a CEO from Mobicule Technologies. Thank you so much for being today's
Thank you.
summit. I will just ask you some questions, and that is the first question I would like to ask you is regards to how was your overall experience for today's summit?
Okay. So I think the experience was good. The way the whole thing is structured, the format. The best part is it's a working day. We're on a Thursday, 8th of September, and I was surprised to see a good amount of people coming in, which basically tells me that they see that a lot of value will be added in the session. That is probably the success of the event, according to me.
That's a wonderful answer. The next question I would like to ask you is what was the key taken away from your section?
So my section, I luckily had a very good group of panelists from the industry. So pre-session also and during the debate, there were a lot of important points raised. One which stuck with me is somebody mentioned that during collection you can score your customers. Generally, you think about a credit score at the time of lending, but that was a very important point. So we'll probably use it in our product. Whoever probably give me the idea will get a royalty for that idea.
That's nice. Well, the next question is how was the audience feedback in your section?
So I think the audience feedback was good. Probably I come from a technology background, and there were a lot of technology companies which were looking to for customers over there. So all of my co-panelists they had very good feedback. I think we tried to do a non-technical session, try to touch upon deeper topics rather than just doing a panel where we cannot we just talk technology. We tried to discuss the process, the actual challenges that are faced in a collection, the collection industry, and I could see that a lot of my panelists never got a chance to earlier got a chance to be in a panel to express something like this, and that probably resonated well with the audience because post the event, I think most of them were busy exchanging a lot of cards. So I'm assuming they got positive feedback.
Oh, that's nice then. The next question is like what is your view on future roadmap regards to the NBFC industry implementation of later technologies in India?
Yeah, so I wouldn't definitely be able to comment on how the NBFC industry moves. I'm not an expert on the finance side. In terms of adoption of technology, what even we are noticing, and it's a general trend now, is earlier it were banks which were much ahead in investing into technology and adopting the newer technologies. We are seeing a trend where the NBFCs are now being aggressive in terms of adopting the latest technology. They are lighter weight in terms of their balance sheets or a book size, as you may call it. So for them to adopt new technology and move faster is much easier than a large bank or a large PSU at this point of time. So I think it's exciting times. To be honest, in our earlier days of business, we never used to focus too much on the NBFCs. Probably it was a mistake in hindsight. What we are seeing and what we are noticing now is they're hungry for a lot of new solutions. And I think the whole ecosystem now is moving much faster than what we had seen earlier.
That's great. Okay, that was a wonderful answer. Last but not the least, how do you see India's journey in the NBFC industry in the near future?
I think the journey is exciting. We're already seeing a lot of different types of products. Especially there was a lot of talk around rural. We've spoken to a lot of customers in the micro loan space, where the very small lending to self-help groups. So there are a lot of innovations that are happening in the lending, which probably it is easier for the NBFC to do compared to a bank, and we are seeing that happen. So if you ask me, it is one of the most exciting times to probably be in that business where we can interact with NBFCs. Word of caution definitely is that we see a huge amount of lending that is happening. Probably that's good for us as a business because we are in the collection business. So more collection will happen. We'll rake in more business. But yeah, there has to be some caution when you're lending. But in a nutshell, if you ask me, the industry is moving at a very, very brisk and an unimaginable pace right now. That's my view. Obviously, the industry will tell you real numbers.
Well, thank you so much, Siddharth ji.
Yeah.
And it was really a good time with you
Same
today.
here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.